God bless. Amen. Fire and ice. Don't be so alarmed. Don't be so alarmed when eventually your government comes to your door and asks for the right papers. And if you don't have them, well, they're going to ask you to go with them, and better yet, if you have kids, they're going to immediately pull your kids away from you. And it's only prepping for what is to come. Now, I don't know how many of you studied Hitler back in school, but do you remember when he told all the Jews that he was going to provide a better place for them? He was going to provide food, shelter, clothing, everything they ever wanted, and he told them that everything was going to be okay, everything was fine, only until they went, and then all their belongings and everything else started to get pulled away from them slowly but surely. And then that's when all hell broke loose for all the Jews, when they had to go to the concentration camps, and they were getting the acid bath showers and all these horrors that were happening and going on and taking place. All the bad stuff was going on. They were getting everything taken away, everything pulled away, even their kids. Some of them were even getting injections of poisons inside of them by some of these trained military. I'll just go ahead and call them assassins, because that's what they were doing. They were assassins against the Jews. They thought all the Jews, Hitler in his mind believed the Jews were animals, they were pigs. They just needed to the whole race needed to be eradicated, and to produce out this new race of blonde-haired, blue-eyed people. He wanted, I think, over 250,000 of them, or 1 million. And there was other speculation as well. But besides all that, I'm saying don't be alarmed when all this stuff starts to occur, because even in the Bible it talks about when they call for peace, then destruction is going to take a hold of them, is going to come over them. It's going to come over our leaders, especially all these Democrats and Republicans that are running our nation and doing these satanic rituals and all this other stuff behind the scenes that we don't see, that so many people don't believe is actually going on. They don't believe child sacrifices are going on. They don't believe all this. They don't believe, what are they so-called, that the spirit of the dead president is going to be raised up. It's supposed to be George Washington, I think, but it's not his spirit. It's this Apollo or Apollyon spirit that's going to be raised up in these end times, especially when these, because that's going to be the exact time when these time capsules are going to be brought up out of the ground that these Freemasons have put forth. One in the airport, one in the Denver airport, one in DC. There's a couple others as well. It's probably one in every state of America, or at least a few in all the major cities. In each one of these major cities, there's going to be a time capsule that's going to be brought up when this Apollyon spirit is raised up. And the Apollyon spirit is this blood war angel, if you've never read it, that's going to take place. And I believe he's going to be in charge of all this blonde hair and blue-eyed race. He's going to be their leader, right behind the Allah Mahdi in Islam, the spirit of Dajjal, but it's actually a legion of demons inside the Antichrist that's going to be leading this world to its destruction. And it's all going to look all great and beautiful to start out, but after a couple years go by, the tables are going to be turned, and all hell is going to break loose across this entire world. Believe me, I've already been given so many visions about this, like what's going to happen. These scorpion stingers that are going to be put in people's bodies, which is going to be the mark, just stinging them if they step out of line. So much chaos is going to break out across this entire world for its unholiness against the Most High. This world has to be cleansed of all its wrongdoing for something new to take place. The new millennial. Know that. So, don't be surprised when your government comes to your door demanding things. Don't be surprised if the kids get taken away. Don't be surprised for the things and for the unseen events. The unseen events that eventually will be seen. Don't be surprised. Don't be shocked for what is to come. God bless. Amen. Fire nice. Godspeed. Out.